Don't know if you can afford the £300 UK for the Weihrauch hw40. What about paying out half that amount for the hw40? But is that too low a budget for a proper Weihrauch and a waste of money? Or is it the bargain of the month? Hello and welcome to AAR On Air. Today we're going to continue with the part 2 of a 3-part pistol test where we look at a full price, half price or double part price, easy for me to say, pistol review. Today it's the turn of the rather surprising hw40. This is half the price of its heavier, more expensive sibling. So is it just too much plastic and underpowered, or just what we've been looking for? Let's take a walk around to start with. This is the 177 caliber, but they are also available in .20 and 22. It is all black and pretty much all plastic too. But it being a Weihrauch, it's pretty good quality plastic, or should I say polymer. It's also very durable. The trigger is still metal though, and it's a 2-stage item with quite a nice pull weight of only 1.5 pounds. If you're not sure how that feels, this pistol even comes with a dry fire option. Simply half cock the gun, close up, then you can get that all-important feel of the trigger. Not bad for a budget Springer pistol. The hw40 is much smaller than the hw45 at only 23.5 centimetres long. And it should be pointed out that it is considerably lighter at only 786 grams. There is no ergonomic laminated stock, but a simple plastic moulded ambidextrous grip. The sights are the same as the bigger hw45 and are open front and rear, the rears being fully adjustable for both windage and elevation, and both of which have fibre optics for easier sighting, and they are very, very clear. There is a rail on the top of this fake slider for sighting aids if you prefer, but do bear in mind this is polymer and not metal, so don't over tighten your red dot mounts. The cocking action, whilst it's similar to its sibling, it actually works the opposite way round, by which I mean the compression stroke is on the return or closing, not the open stroke. Loading the pellet is exactly the same and is simply a case of dropping it directly into the barrel, which is rifled once you've opened it. Make sure you don't forget to put that pellet in, because once it's been cocked and closed, not only does it automatically put the safety in place, which is a major plus in my books, but it then prevents the gun from being opened again. Opening the gun, as you've seen, is the same method as opening the hw45. Simply pull back the hammer to release the top, open all the way, slot in your pellet, and be careful when you close it back into position. The design, well, it's loosely around a modern military type pistol with a fake drop-out magazine button and ejection ports on the side of the slider type top. It also has a recessed rifled barrel and looks quite sporty. Let's take a look at the power figures then. Shooting with the usual JSB 7.33 grain pellets, 177 caliber. I saw an average of 367 feet per second, which is 2.19 foot-pounds or just under 3 joules. With a maximum of 412 feet per second, 2.83 foot-pounds or 3.84 joules. So with figures like these, it's certainly not suitable for pest control work, but it's perfect for safer target work and back garden plinking. So what about the all-important target work? Is it accurate? To find this out, it was given to Mrs. AAR Again, she is a non-shooter, so it's a fair test to see how hard it is to shoot. First of all, standing freehand. Here are the results. Pretty good, eh? Remember, she is a non-shooter, and this is only the second time she's picked one of these things up. What about a resting position then?
Oh, that goes off a lot easier.
Not too shabby at all. I think we can deduce that Mrs. AAR is quite a natural at this, and the gun is quite capable of complementing any shooter, and in the right hands is a capable and accurate little pistol. Conclusion time then. From my point of view, I like this pistol, and whilst it's about half the power of its bigger brother, the hw40, it has more than enough safe, usable power for target work or plinking. It isn't quite as stiff to cock, but still quite heavy, which should stop the kids getting hold of it and trying to load it. Not that this should be left lying around at all. It is very comfortable, light and durable, and of course, did I mention it's half the price of the hw45? What about Mrs. AAR then? Well, she liked the grip better than the bigger 45, preferred the lighter weight and less of a kick too. Again, the cocking action was hard work for her and would become tiring if involved a full shooting session. Oh, and she preferred the lighter trigger too.